Hello. So there are so many of us that are making a big difference to how this new world is being created because we're all here on planet and we all have an impact. And so one thing I'm getting shown quite clearly, and I'm sure this will resonate with all of us in some way, is that our new world is not going to be created by us sacrificing ourselves to the expectations, fears, or demands of that outside world that's currently there. So this morning during a Reiki session, I was shown that quite clearly that we are often called away from ourselves and our center and our light by external forces that are always weighing on our minds and playing and creating havoc just to draw our attention away from simply being and holding our light and shining in our light into other people's expectations, old conditioning systems that we created for ourselves that have manifested as really strong beliefs that keep us doing things habitually that really are no longer for us, sense of fear, which of course is so often induced by that external world with all of the things that are shown to us in the way that they are shown to us. That's the bit that can really derail us and lead us into strong self-sacrifice. Also, the sense of urgency that can fall upon us and obligations that we present ourselves with that just take us into the continual distraction of the noise of the world. And little by little, without fully noticing it, we are slowly sacrificing our truth. Um, and we end up still staying connected to things that are not actually aligned with us. So the thing is, the reminder is that whilst, if you feel the passion of that and you're feeling passionate about um, bringing something good into our world, which I know so many people, thousands of people who really are passionate and who have amazing gifts that they do share through teaching and through being leaders in different ways. And they do so with so much compassion and passion. And so, this is that reminder for any of you who feel like you fit into that, who are making that difference, but maybe are still losing some of their energy to some of this outside noise. Is that every time you honor a boundary within you, every time you use an authentic, heartfelt yes as to whether you do something or not, and every loving no that you present the world with when it just doesn't feel right, every time we stop giving ourselves away through energy to things that aren't ours to carry, they actually bring us back to our path and help us to consolidate the very thing that we often, through our passions, can misdirect them into the wrong places. So if you've been feeling the pull to simplify and honor your own rhythm and to release just what no longer fits and stop doing any forms of this sacrifice that drain your spirit, then trust that. You are bang on path. You're already finding your way home. And that matters far beyond what's going on around you. Your inner transformation has outward consequences. So as each of us comes back into alignment with who we truly are, we are helping to create the world that is built on internal authenticity rather than fear. And when we are authentic and living in our highest loving vibration, we bring presence. And when we bring presence, we bring that potential to choose our reactions in each moment. And we are able to choose wisely with what we're going to show up with. And there are so many options. There is no situation that requires precisely the same response every time. So all that thinking through patterns of when I get this is what I'll do and this is what I'll say, it just doesn't work. Because of course it catapults you down a particular rivulet and then you've gone. So the power is in holding ourselves into a space of presence so that we can be in the flow and choose the appropriate response when it presents itself. So that's how we create this new reality where our new earth is born. Not through, of course, not through changing anybody else at all, but through each of us working with that courageous step to come back to ourselves. And for me, that is where Reiki is helping. That's what Reiki is helping me to do. And that's the change that I see through others, not through my wish for them to change, but by simply allowing Reiki and being present with Reiki and offering Reiki and being here for anyone who moves to me for that Reiki and guiding people to others for their healing, wherever to other Reiki places, wherever people are guided to go and feel comfortable with, that is the shift that I'm with my heart supporting. So Reiki is that game changer. There are many other ways that can be supportive. So again, it's about leaning in to your inner wisdom, and then you can feel where your flow is and what it is that's going to help you. But obviously, if you have anything you wish to talk through or understand more on this, then I'm always here. And this is exactly what I love talking about because I've done it for a while now. And the fact that I'm still here doing it says a lot about how much I trust and find this energy and working in this energy and with the people that I work with and meet and learn and grow with. That is why I'm still here doing this and how it helps me to show up exactly where I need to show up. You can know if I'm in your life and I keep showing up there, that will be from my inner guidance. I don't go anywhere anymore that doesn't call me and that is not aligned with my own internal mission. So, and that's not bigging myself up. It's just saying that's what I know about me now. And I don't mean that I get it right, that I get everything right all the time. I just know where I am meant to be. And of course, I reassess that regularly as I raise my consciousness. And that's something which I'm still learning to do. So it's not like, oh, my journey's over now. I will continue to learn and grow. And the reason I'm doing that is because it aligns so beautifully with what I am being shown to sense and trust in how we are each creating this new earth, this new world, this new potential for being in a place that holds us in so much greater ease and liberty. And so that is why I continue to do it. And of course, the other side is everything is so much more joyful and liberating when we sit in that energy. And that's been my experience too, is the profound sense of joy that comes with this path. um, it's amazing how easy it is to stay in joy when Reiki becomes so much a part of your life. So that's who I am an advocate for. But I'm not saying that's the only way at all either, because we will each have our own little specific codes that we're drawn to unlock. And that can be in such a different range of places. So, that also means I'm a messenger that you can shift and change, but it doesn't have to necessarily be with Reiki. So lots of love to everybody. And of course, if it resonates, then enjoy the upgrading energy that you can receive as you keep growing in your light. Lots of love.